Hey everybody, how's it going? Right, it is Friday morning, quite early. It's my second gym session of the week and I thought I'd talk you through it, talk you through what exercises I'm doing, why I'm doing them, how I find them, that sort of thing. Built myself a squat rack, I'll show you that in a second. And then finally, my in-tent fitness area, which is something I'm quite proud of. It's not set up just yet, so I'll get that sorted in just a second. At the weekend, I'm going to do a big Q&A, so that's going to be Sunday or Monday that will go out. So if you've got any questions, there are already loads of amazing questions in the comments. If you could drop your questions down into the comments and I'll answer either the ones that are most frequently asked or the ones that I feel most people are going to get the benefit from hearing the answer to. So it'd be really cool if you could drop yours in there as well. First off, you've got to have a clean exercise area. Right, warm up over. Exercise number one is side-to-side skater jumps, and these are all about landing at a weird angle, kind of contracting all of these muscles and then powering yourself back the other direction. So building stability in the hip and the knee, but also a little bit of explosive power. 20 seconds of these. Oh, so they're good for getting the heart rate up. First exercise, then it's a few seconds rest. Into some sit-ups. That's fairly self-explanatory. The reasons for them as well, probably quite self-explanatory as well. Out of breath. Stabilising your middle, tying the top and the bottom bit together, making sure you've got enough functional strength on the bike. So you should be able to ride along with no hands up a steep gradient, put a rain cape in your back pocket, that sort of thing. We all know how to do sit-ups. Elbows back, fingers to your temples, and go. Whoa, 101. Right, next up, the squat rack. Now, I didn't build it, I had a little bit of help, but don't have enough weights. These weights are older than I am. As far as I know, these were my dad's. No, I know they were my dad's, but as far as I know, they're older than me. So I've got to fill the bag up with extra loose weights, so like kettlebells and large plates which don't fit on the bar. And the idea is to build it up over time to 5 reps of, well, as much as I can handle really, basically. I've had up to 110 kilos so far. Keep on the progress. Right, squat number one. Well, the rack works. Now I've got to go and change my shoes, run in here and perform an 8-second max sprint. I've lost my helper. That's because you want to exercise as well. Oh, I'm so out of breath. 3, 2, 1. Neighbours fan club's joined us, barking away. So 8-second overgeared start standing sprints on the turbo trainer there. That turbo trainer is older than my children put together, but it's still going strong after a couple of little repairs. Saris MP1 rocker plate, that's really cool. It's actually the first time I've done max sprints on there, and it's definitely better than having a turbo strapped to the floor, which I'm quite surprised by. I didn't even think about it actually, but it moves as you throw the bike around like you would out on the road. So that was cool. So those are all about increasing muscle recruitment and, again, explosive power. Push-ups. About 30 of these. Helps engage the core, gets all of this nice and strong, but also triceps for those steep climbs, sprints, things like that. It's actually surprisingly specific to riding a bike. Put your hands at the same width as your handlebars. If you ride a mountain bike, and put them out there. It's good, you can tweak it. I normally get to about 30 before I really start to struggle, and then if I'm lucky I might get another couple. Doesn't sound like a lot, but it isn't a lot, is it, compared to what some people can do? But that's what I can do. It's more than I could do at the start, so that's good. That was 8 weeks ago. Right, explosive jumps. This is just lap one. I'm trying to blast through it a little bit because I don't want to run out of time. Again, it's all about muscle recruitment, building that explosive power. You know, it's quite a common theme throughout this session, isn't it? 15 of these, as hard as you can. Then a brief pause between each exercise, catch your breath a little bit. That way you get the peaks and the trough, slightly more like an interval training session. And you can most importantly, put more into each single set of reps, and that's quite important. 3 laps of this, all again designed by my trainer, my coach Stefan Mastala from Spokes. And it's hard, but it's nice because it's different to anything I've done before. And because of that, I quite enjoy doing it. I think 3 times a week is the most I'd ever do this. But I think on the whole it's been 2. It's good. Dogs love it. You enjoy it, don't you? Good. Everyone's a winner. The planks and push-ups are the dog's favourite because That's when they think they can get up nice and close and personal. A little bit too close and personal, isn't that right, Pips? So you should never plank for too long in one position. It's just not healthy for you, for your back, your spine, things like that. So instead, 5 seconds between each limb lift. It's quite nice actually. Helps you become really strong and stable. A little bit shaky. Now, I'm sure I don't have the best technique for a lot of these exercises, so probably best not to even attempt to copy me. It's only been 8 weeks, but I do really enjoy it. It's something really different to what I've done in the past. And because of that, it's quite easy to motivate myself to come out here and spend an hour. Well, it's not myself, is it? I've got my amazing assistant. Smile. She's shy. You're not shy really, are you? So we're going to get on and finish this. Need to be finished by 9 because for some reason I've agreed to ride on Zwift at 9:30, which is foolish considering there isn't a single cloud in the sky right now. But there we go, makes our choices, stick to our decisions. That's with Matt Ellis. He's decided that we should do a weekly coffee ride on Zwift, which is quite a cool idea. It was a really cool idea. He's also got a YouTube channel actually. Put the link to his channel down in our description, and from what I understand you might even be able to watch the ride. Well, that's the end of my session. I'm going to sit down and drip into a little puddle before I get onto the rollers in a little minute to do Matt Ellis's ride. There's a lot in that session which would benefit you if you are looking to do that sort of session at home. It has been tailor-made to myself, but the exercises are generic, so you're still going to get something out of doing them, and it is a good way to spend an hour twice a week. It's a bit of fun. Burns around 450 to 550 calories depending on your warm-up and your warm-down routine. I do some stretching as well afterwards, but if I showed you all of that now, I'd have nothing to show you next week, would I? So we'll keep that one for a future date. It's a good session. I'm out of breath. It's hard, it's challenging, but you notice the improvements, which is what's really nice actually with any sort of training. If you notice you're getting better, it's easier to motivate yourself to put more into it. Anyway, if you do have a question for Sunday's question and answer, or Mondays, whenever it goes out, it'd be really cool if you drop that down in the comments below. As I said before, the most frequently asked, or the questions that I feel that most people are going to benefit from hearing the answer, they're the ones that I'm going to put forward into that video. Otherwise, it'd be amazing if you give it a thumbs up, and it'd be really cool if you would share the video or subscribe to the channel, let people know that I'm making these uploads. It's a good little motivator to help continue doing this. Thanks for watching. Hope you're staying well, hope you're staying healthy, and I will see you again at the weekend. Bye for now.